Hey everybody, Sharon Conti here with Val Nasser behind the camera on behalf of the Communications Advisory Committee. And if you guys had watched the last video that we sent out to you with regards to the clubs, it was called Club Connection. We gave a 30,000 foot view of the food clubs that you had to choose from. And hopefully that helped you decide if you want to join, if you want to give it a try or not. And this is going to be the sister segment called Committee Connection, where we're going to start talking to some of these very hardworking volunteer committee chairs, and they're going to describe to us what the other volunteers on the committee do and how much effort is put in. And that way, if you're sitting at home and you're thinking, wow, I'd love to be on a committee, I just don't know which one, hopefully you'll get enough information that you'll be able to be sure that it's a good fit for you. So today we're working with Dawn, and she has been appointed recently as the co-chair of the Lifestyle Committee. So we're going to talk to her a little bit about what they do and what they've done for us and what we can do as a community to support them. So Dawn, thank you so much. Welcome.
You're welcome.
We appreciate your time. You can just tell the folks at home everything that you guys touch upon as far as what we see here at Del Well Orlando.
Okay, well, we're basically a new committee that supports the lifestyle director in her decisions on what's coming in and what's going to happen with our community as far as events, education, activities. We advise her, and we have 5 committee members. One focuses on the wellness or the lifestyle activities, another with the entertainment, and we have one with the education. We've got one that keeps in touch with the financial committee to kind of keep them abreast of what happens with our monies, which, by the way, don't come out of the HOA, and they stay within the budget of the committee.
Okay, awesome. Wow. So you guys sound like a very well-oiled machine. I know though, from experience on being on committees, sometimes it's hard because we're all volunteers, and everybody at home, just remember that we're all volunteers. We're giving of our time. And to that point, how much time is required to be a member of the Lifestyle Committee?
I would say an hour a week.
Okay.
To 2 hours, maybe.
Okay.
If we have a huge event, a little more is involved with
All right, so we're not talking full-time job here,
No.
people. No. So we talked to Lori recently about what was coming up for, the quarter that we just we're in. We're finishing Q3. One thing that I do hear a lot about is that everything's been indoors, and with COVID, that can still be a little bit iffy. So are we going to get back to doing some things outside?
The news is we're starting to form some more activities outside, including a big Hallow Fest that we have coming up. It's going to be mostly outdoors unless you want to get a drink in the tavern. Got to come inside, but it's mostly outdoors. So.
Oh, okay. Well, perhaps Ron Burgundy and Schmitty will be available to cover that, because
awesome.
Val and I usually go on assignment for that that night. Aside from the Hallow Fest, which is free to attend, everybody, what other outdoor events can we look forward to in the upcoming months as things hopefully cool off a little bit?
Well, if you plan to be in town on Thanksgiving, we are going to be having a turkey trot, and that's a 5K walk or run in the morning. We all kind of get together, enjoy each other, and that's sponsored by some companies here in our community, so that's another free event. A lot of Christmas events coming up. The golf cart parade, you're going to decorate your golf cart where everybody's going to see it. When you come back, we're going to host a little get-together and a party at the clubhouse. I'm sure the tavern will be involved. We'll have choralers or a choir or something coming in, or just singing music together.
I think she meant carolers.
She did. She did. She meant carolers. We also are still going to be doing the holiday card exchange, which requires quite a few volunteers. So if you want to be a little elf and deliver holiday cards during the holiday season, we can use your help.
Okay, awesome. And for anybody who wasn't here in the past, for the last holiday card exchange, basically you're going to have bins up here at the clubhouse with a sign for each vista per bin. And if you've got neighbors that you would like to send a holiday card to, but you don't want to go spend a whole bunch of money on postage, you just address it, and all of the particulars will come out in an email prior to the date that they start delivering. But you will place your cards in the appropriate bin for the appropriate vista, and volunteers, many people around the community, just stop in the clubhouse at their leisure. They grab a bunch of cards and they just walk around the neighborhood and deliver them to your home. You need to have a little basket out on the porch, and all those details will come to you in an email. So that brings me to my next thing. I always plug the new website on every video that I can, because Communications Advisory Committee is very, very involved in it. And if you are not visible on the hub, and what we mean by that is if you have not gone into your profile and allowed your neighbors to see your information, they are not going to know where you live. So get out on the hub and go into your profile and check the box that says I want to be visible, everything visible. If you don't know how to do it, contact somebody at the front desk.
And I will talk about a little tiny bit about the elves. I learned the map of Del Webb by becoming an elf.
There you
I
go.
know my way, or you can throw me in any neighborhood and I can get out.
There you go. There's always a silver lining to being a volunteer. It doesn't pay much, but hey, you can get yourself out of a jam. So that sounds like a lot of fun, and just because I feel like as a community we should be supporting you, what could we do as just, your neighbors to help out?
Well, a lot of times we'll hold an event where we need a lot of help, and mostly it's with decorations and things like that. And we actually have a member on the committee that is going to be our liaison for decoration.
What we'll do is we'll run the email across the bottom of the screen here, everybody, when you see that. And if you feel like you might want to volunteer just to decorate, they don't have to put up tables or tear down tables.
No, that's maintenance.
Okay.
That's maintenance.
Okay, great. So you're just coming to decorate. The decorations are all supplied?
Yes.
Okay, decorations are all supplied. Just send an email to them and say you're interested. Can they just volunteer for one time, or do they volunteer for the whole rest of the year?
Anything is better than nothing. So
Okay.
any time that you can commit to any one of our events, and it's not exclusive to decorations.
Okay.
It's just that it seems like decorations is our part where we're just
Okay.
scurrying as much as we can, and
So-
we've really been doing good.
So if you're not a decorator, maybe
Uh-huh.
you could be a ticket taker.
Yes.
Cross people's names off the list. If you know a lot of your neighbors, or you want to meet a lot of your neighbors and you see them come through, oh, that's who that is, cross them off. What else
If you
can
don't
they
want
do?
to see any of your neighbors, maybe you can help tear down. I mean, we need help across the board with the events because sometimes they're really large. So any of our committee members will point you in the right direction.
Awesome. Okay. So, Dawn, we thank you for your time.
Very welcome.
We hope that everybody at home has learned a little bit more about Lifestyle Committee and what they do and how to support them. And just remember, everybody, volunteers are the heart of the community, so treat them nicely. And for Val Nasser behind the camera, this is Sharon Conti on behalf of the Communications Advisory Committee with another wrap.